Cool. We're back with another one of our 10 commandments for content marketing. So, quick question for you guys. Put it down, just answer down in the comments. Let me know, answer to this quick question. When you create content for one of your clients who you're doing digital marketing for, how many channels are you currently using? So I'm going to be a bit presumptuous here and just assume that the answer is going to be that you're only using one, and it's probably only their blog. You're writing content for them, and you're probably sticking the content onto their blog, and it's helping with their SEO, and maybe you're sharing a bit on social media. But you're really just creating written content for them. This 10 commandments, well, this one of the 10 commandments is all about how many types of different content you create. And the commandment is basically that thou shalt always create video, audio, and written content. Very important that you do all three, and I'm going to explain why. So, quick question again, and be honest about this and think about this for yourself. When you're watching a YouTube video, how many minutes of the average YouTube video, when you're on YouTube and you're watching, how many full YouTube videos do you watch to the full end? And to that matter, to ask the question in a different way, when you're on a blog or you're surfing the web or anything like that, you click on an article, how many articles do you read fully? Do you read the entire article of? I hesitate to say that it'll probably be very, very low. And there's a reason that, for example, on YouTube, that they've made it any video over 10 minutes. If you've got somebody watching your video for 10 minutes or longer, your video is going to get better engagement. It means your video is getting good engagement, and YouTube's actually going to promote that video higher. And there's a reason for that. It's because that you're keeping that person on the YouTube website for longer. And obviously, that means that YouTube has more potential to earn and has more engagement going on their website, so they're rewarding you. And obviously, this goes to the conversation that you guys no doubt have with your clients when you go into your monthly digital marketing meeting with them to report on their rankings for SEO or their results on AdWords. One of the key questions that they're going to be asking you is, what's the bounce rate like on my website? How many hits am I getting to my website? But more importantly, how long are people actually staying on my website? Because it's all well and good to have 1 million people hitting a website every month, but if only 1,000, 10,000, or 15,000 of the hits are actually staying on the website to do anything on the website, then your website's not doing much. So it's all about creating content that actually gets engagement, that keeps people around for longer. So where does this become real in our lives, and how does this actually become something that we can relate to? We all know that attention spans are dropping. We're human beings these days have become a little bit like goldfish, like cats. The minute we see something shiny, we get onto something else. And that's unfortunate for us as digital marketers, because it means that we've got a real uphill battle. We are competing for eyeballs all the time. And one of the best ways to win that competition is to diversify the type of content that you're creating. So don't only create written content. Get your clients out there, get them creating video content, get them doing audio content. And this can be in any form. You as the agency can go out and create video content for them or audio content. You can get them involved, get their involvement into the actual process, get them adding some organic behind the scenes stuff. Any sort of content that's not only written is going to benefit you. Especially now going into the next few years, there's research that says that by 2022, there'll be 80% of all content online will be multimedia. And that's where all our traffic will be going. All consumer traffic will be going towards multimedia. That means that slowly and surely written content is becoming not less important, but video content and audio content is becoming as important, if not more. We've all seen the rise of the popularity of podcasts. We've seen these YouTubers who've become complete celebrities. I mean, if you look at the gaming world even, people will stream hours of a game or go and watch somebody else playing a game for hours and hours and hours, and that's streamed content. That's just content that basically costs nothing, almost nothing to create. But people are into that. People are following that. People are watching multimedia content. So you've got to get out there and you've got to diversify the type of content you're creating for your clients that you're digital marketing for. If you want a good example of this, there's a good hotel group called the International Continental Hotels. They've got a podcast, and they put out a podcast which is not geared at just pummeling home, reserve a room with us. It's more geared towards giving advice on how to choose a hotel, giving advice on the different types of hotels out there, giving travelers advice, but it's audio content and it's actually providing value to the client. So if you go look at one of our other 10 commandments of content marketing, it's about adding value and giving authenticity and transparency. If this sounds like something that you're dealing with in your digital agency and you feel like you could use a bit of hand or just some advice or some help in getting this done for your agency and for your clients, hit a comment down below. Let us know if you want to set up a chat. We'll get one of our business development specialists to reach out. We can have a conversation, maybe just provide you some advice from our content marketing team and show you guys how we create content for our agencies who then pass it on to their clients white label. Yeah, that's all. Stay tuned for the next commandment.